Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. I hope all of you are doing well. We're doing well. We're doing really well. Dare I say, we didn't even have a proper preseason. But this preseason has been an outstanding preseason, and dare I say, we look good. But we don't just look good. We look good. I'm going to say something bold here. And this doesn't come lightly. Yeah, this does not come lightly at all. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. And I mean this. We're going to be in the title race. You heard that right, yes. We're going to be in the title race. We're going to be in the title race. There's one issue that might prevent us from going all the way. But it's not even about quality. It's just circumstances. It's something we can't control. And this is why I'm saying we're good. The only way that we don't go all the way is because we haven't had enough rest this summer. We just haven't. We've had the whole of last season. The Club World Cup, finished that, 2 weeks break for the players. They've come back, played 2 matches, ready to go. They're fit. They are super fit. You can tell they are looking fit. They're in top condition, but that's because not long ago they were playing competitive football and we were winning the Club World Cup. Now we go into the new season almost immediately, so we're fit. The players are, there's no need to try and get to match fitness. We're already at match fitness. That's not the problem. The problem is now, despite that lack of holiday and a break, we now have to go all the way till Christmas and then keep going and then go through the entire season. I reckon we might get to a point after Christmas where we're probably going to get injuries, or there's going to be something beginning to go wrong in terms of physical levels. And you know what? I wouldn't even blame anyone for it, because you can't. They're not machines. We've got a squad that is able, that can rotate really well. Loads of options. But I think it's almost inevitable that we're going to face issues in the second half of the season. Now, you tell us to go all the way through until Christmas, I reckon we can do that. But then to tell them to get to the end of the season fit, that might be asking too much. I would say just, bear that in mind, because we have to be fair. But if we're talking in terms of quality, if we're talking in terms of what this squad has, oh boy, we are cooking. And people are going to look and go, no, but Younes, this is preseason. It's preseason. Don't get carried away. It's preseason. I understand, and that's why I'm not even paying much attention to the result. Screw the result. But we look good, man. Defensively, offensively, collectively, individually, tactically, we look good. We look good. And this wasn't a light AC Milan team. This wasn't an AC Milan team that had no one. No. Mike Maignan was playing. Tomori playing. Yunus Musa. Bartasaghi. Loftus-Cheek's on the pitch. Rafael Leao's on the pitch. They brought on players later. They brought on Modric. They brought on other players that, okay, those ones I don't really pay attention to. Dutu, Eletu and Sia. But that wasn't a crap AC Milan team. It's AC Milan. This is what AC Milan are. This is what they have. We made them look basic. Basic. Bayer Leverkusen are not a pants team either. We dominated. Today, AC Milan from the get-go. Literally straight to the sword. Straight. Started off the game beautifully. It was the inverse in terms of selection, in terms of players that started this game. It was basically almost, not quite, but almost the reverse of the team that started the Bayer Leverkusen game, and then how we ended. It was all done in reverse, basically. In order for, and I think everyone got basically near enough equal minutes, But started off with Sanchez, Reece James, Cucurella, Tosin, Chalobah. Chalobah's okay, by the way. Rolled his ankle a little bit, but he's fine. He even confirmed it on social media that he's okay. And you could see the twist wasn't a proper twist. It was a slight twist. It can happen. We've all had it. 2 days, you'll be fine. Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Pedro Neto, Palma, Gittens, and João Pedro. Off the bat, the own goal, Reece James, ball into the box, and it hits... who scored? Kubis. Kubis scores own goal, bounces off his leg and goes in. Minutes later, oh man, we had a wonderful ball in. It was Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played really well today. Really, really well on that right-hand side. Now, we've got some stiff competition here on that right-hand side between Pedro Neto and Estevão Willian. This is going to be a weird, crazy... I don't know who plays. Who plays? Because Pedro Neto... That right-hand side, he was taking players on, he was getting round players, he was crossing the ball in beautifully, he delivered the ball to João Pedro, but he picked out the timing, and the timing of the run from João Pedro was phenomenal. In between the defenders, got himself into the space, and it's a beautifully cushioned header, sent Mike Maignan the other way. Mike Maignan today, by the way. And I understand AC Milan weren't that good, but... I expected a bit better from Mike Maignan. There were moments there I was like, yo, you should have got to that. He did make a couple of saves, but there were times I was like, okay, you should be getting to that, but he didn't. But João Pedro, how can I describe this? I don't want to start bringing old players into the conversation because I know there was... Okay, so let's talk about the red card, because the move for the goal was phenomenal. But the red card... I almost don't want to mention the player because I don't want you guys to get too carried away. But I'm going to, because it's a great reference. The way that João Pedro manages to shield off when the ball's coming to him and he's battling for the ball with Kubis. The way that he managed to, boom, drop the shoulder. He dropped the shoulder, sent Kubis in a direction, went around, tried to go around on the 180. It was very Drogba-esque. We've seen the way that Drogba puts his body in the middle and then is able to make it look like he's going one way and then he goes around the defender the other way and he leaves him in the dust. João Pedro pulled off the exact same move and he got ahead of the defender. And what did the defender do? He brought him down as the last man. And I want to add, his centre-backs, his teammates let him down because they should be there to cover up and not have him as the last man in that situation. You can see he's battling for the ball. Get yourself into position to be ready just in case he doesn't get it so then you can sweep. No one was there. They left him to die. He brought down João Pedro, a red card. And it was a red card. Absolutely a red card. But João Pedro's presence there, beautiful. João Pedro is moving like a beautiful centre-forward. And not just like a centre-forward as in the number 9. Just a all-round centre-forward. The man can score in the air, he can shoot with his feet, he can dink it over keepers, he can smash it from distance, he can place it if he wants, he can go around defenders, he can tuck in and support, João Pedro is looking like one hell of a signing and he looks like he didn't start yesterday. He looked like we've had him for 2 seasons. He's another one. Unreal from João Pedro. So well done, João Pedro. Well done. Very, very happy. But... on top of that, we go into the second half pretty much. Before we get to the players that were changed and the subs and whatnot, let me try and do this correctly because I want to mention players before they get subbed off and give them the credit that they deserve. I want to say something defensively. Can I just say Tosin today was magnificent. Tosin was beautiful. The way that he was cleaning up and so calmly, even the situations where we nearly conceded 3 times towards the end of the first half and at the beginning of the second half. We were actually letting AC Milan in a bit too often. But Tosin was there, just even in the last ditch, he's there and he cleans up. And I'm like, oh man. And then the other chance was when Reece James got rid. But Tosin, overall, beautiful defending from Tosin today. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The only thing that I would say was for the AC Milan goal was he kept the player onside and Gusto let his man off. That was the only defensive error that we had. But apart from that, Tosin, beautiful defending today. He deserves a lot of credit. Reece James is Reece James. Same with Cucurella, even Chalobah. They look good. Midfield, Caicedo, Enzo. We saw Enzo today, properly. Same old. Class, what can I say? But like I said, Pedro Neto, phenomenal, I think, on that right-hand side. Cole Palmer nearly scored 2 free kicks. We saw what he could have done. Unlucky, but Cole Palmer's Cole Palmer. And you can see he's having fun. You can see now there's players around him. He's got an even more free role. You can see, and I said this in the Bayer Leverkusen game, but it's not, the focus isn't on Cole Palmer anymore. He doesn't bear all of the responsibility because he's got quality around him. Teams are now having to look not just at Cole Palmer, but they're going, oh man, they've got him and him and him as well. We're in a bit of trouble here. So that alleviates a bit of pressure and it allows more space for Cole Palmer. And if you give more space to Cole Palmer, you're in trouble. So Cole Palmer, again, just in his element and just bouncing the ball, combinations, almost scored the beautiful goal when we had a combination. I think it was like a 2 or 3 touch move. And then it ends up to Cole Palmer and he tries to place it into the top corner. I'm like, oh man, if that went in. But we are looking deadly. We are looking deadly. Jamie Gittens. We got a bit more of a look at him today. And I like what I see. Better than Madueke. I'll tell you that now. Better than Madueke. And I'm sure. The only thing that Jamie Gittens needs to not do, and this was also a thing with Madueke, just make sure your shooting is okay. Just make sure your shooting is on point and everything else will be fine, because he's a very, very speedy player. Very quick. And not just speed as in like straight line speed. I'm talking speed on the ball. He's very quick. You know, he's got the ball and all of a sudden, boom, and he's gone. You know? Or you have a defender coming to you and he can drop a shoulder, make it look like he's going one way and boom, he's gone the other way and you don't see it. He's very quick. On the ball, he's very quick, which is great. He combines pretty well as well. But on top of that, he gets himself into good spaces. He's got good dribbling. His end product, there was 2 occasions. One where he skied it. He tried to cut in and he took the shot and he skied it. But the other one was when he tried to go for a shot. And I think it went to the keeper, but he had Estevao Willian on his side that he could have fed if he really wanted to. But I can understand why Gittens took the shot there. But just make sure you're aware of your surroundings, because the better option would have been to Estevao. He would have been in on goal. So these are the things that you want to see in pre-season to make sure that you correct. That's just my observation. But Jamie Gittens, he's got his head screwed on. He's got his head screwed on. And it doesn't look like he's always wanting to be the hero, which is good. So good for Jamie Gittens. We then move into the second half. We had Josh Achempong come on, Liam Delap, Andre Santos, Malo Gusto, Estevao William. Later on, we had Reggie Walsh. Big up Reggie Walsh. Come on, this GCSE student. I hope you done well in your GCSEs, by the way. I need to hear the results. What did you get? You know, 5 A stars? Yeah? You know? A few A's and maybe a couple of B's. That's it. Who needs a C? Maybe that's the case. But big up Reggie Walsh. Tyreek George came on for a little bit. Yoel Hato as well for 15 minutes. And Sugo for Caicedo too, which is a very good like-for-like replacements that we had across the park. Basically, all the players were all like-for-like pretty much. But second half, now this is where I am happy for another reason. Liam Delap. Liam Delap. Now, we had the penalty in the 67th minute, beautiful from Estevao William, in order to win the penalty. We had the ball that was driven across the box, and he does get pulled down, but he plays it beautifully. And you can see when he wins the penalty, Estevao William, I want to say something that I've noticed about Estevao William, he does things so effortlessly. He's not even trying. You know, you can see players when they're trying, they're in it like, no, I must. He's not. He's just having fun. You can tell he's just like, yeah, I'm just playing football, you know, I'm just kicking the ball about and I'm having fun. Yeah, give me the ball, you know, hand it over, just give it to me, it's fine, don't worry, I'll sort it. He looks like he's having all the fun in the world. Not Cole Palmer fun. Cole Palmer's just like, yo, give me the ball. Just boom, done. It's done. He just looks cool, you know, suave, chilled. Estevao, he's doing it with a smile on his face. I'm just having fun, lads. Not even trying. So natural. He does things so naturally. It's ridiculous. But Esteval wins the penalty. Then he's celebrating. He wins the penalty. He's like, penalty, and he wins it. He's like, yes! You're cheering for a penalty in pre-season, bruv. The brother is so optimistic. It's crazy. But then Liam Delap steps up and Esteval was going to take the penalty. And what did you see Esteval do? Hands the ball to Liam Delap. My flipping guys, man. Yes. We've come so far from the days when Madueke and Jackson wanted to go flipping 12 rounds to see who was going to take the penalty and Conor Gallagher had to go and split them up, man. We've come so far. We've come so far. Esteval William, he's like, here you go, you need a goal. So, here you go, you can have the penalty. And Liam Delap, beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. Low driven into the corner, Mike Maignan. I think Mike Maignan could have thrown himself better, if I'm honest. But Liam Delap, top penalty, gets off the mark and wins, gets his first goal. Fantastic. And then in the end, with 1 minute to go, beautiful move overall. Split ball straight into Esteval William. Esteval William, boom, straight into Liam Delap's path. Liam Delap doesn't wait. Instinct. That's what I'm talking about. What Liam Delap's finish showed is that he's got instinct. Ball comes to him, doesn't wait. Knows exactly where he's putting it, bottom corner, puts it there. Gets his second goal. Now he's off the mark. Beautiful. And by the way, Liam Delap as well. This is why up until this point I was happy with what I've seen from him. Because there wasn't much that was fed to him. But the moments that you're seeing it fed to him, he's putting it in the net. Cool, I can't ask for more. On top of that, he's physical, he's getting himself there, he's creating space, he's doing all the necessities that he needs to do. But he's passionate. You can see as well on top of that, he wants to really throw himself in there. We've got a great balance between a player like João Pedro and a player like Liam Delap. They're two completely different profiles, but we are going to have games where we need either of them. Sometimes both. But we come out 4-1 winners, and overall, we look deadly. We actually look deadly. We are playing some fascinating football. We are looking dangerous across many areas from many players. We have so much balance now. And you can feel the group. You can feel the group. The recruitment has been proven to be fantastic this window. The players that we've brought in, everyone's looking immense. And we've still got more coming in. Watch this space. Xavi Simons and Garnacho. Oh my God. I'm looking forward to it. But like I've said, with what we are showing in terms of how we are playing and what we are executing and the way that the players are moving, both individually and collectively for each other, I am going to tell you now, especially off the back of what we saw today with Liverpool and Crystal Palace. And Liverpool have spent how much money? Crystal Palace won the Shield today. Chelsea are going to be in the title race. We will be in the title race. And we must. I don't want it to be a thing of, oh no, we're exceeding expectation. No. We've got the team for it. The quality is there. I want us to go and compete for the Premier League trophy. But what I'm telling you is I'm not hoping for it. I know we're going to be in the title race. It's showing. It's showing. The quality that we are putting on show right now is showing. That quality can take on any team in the league. That's why I'm saying we will be in the title race. So bring on the season. Season's done, bring on the season. Watch long will be done for the first game of the season against Crystal Palace because I will be back in Dubai for it. It will be the day that I land. So I'll land first thing in the morning and then later on that day I will be there for the watch long. So make sure you guys are here for it. Subscribe, notification bell on. But in the meantime, we'll keep up with all the latest and all the news. Tomorrow there will be a double. There'll be a very early video, by the way, I'm guessing, because I have to leave first thing in the morning. But I will see if there's anything that has popped up until that point and I will get a video done. And then there will be one that night as well. So make sure you guys are there tomorrow. Much appreciated. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will catch all of you tomorrow. Subscribe, notification bell on. And let me know what you think about Chelsea heading into the new season. And what do you anticipate? Do you think we're going to be in the title race? And let me know what you think about going all the way. Because I think we might struggle. But I think we will be in the race. But let me know your thoughts. in terms of what you have seen so far and how you anticipate us going forward. Thank you all so much for watching, people. Subscribe. See you lot tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care and peace.